Why does it keep doing this? My days, what a nightmare. Let's see how this is looking. 1 sec. Right, that's looking a little bit better at least. So fingers crossed I can keep it like this. I'm just going to try and adjust that a little bit. Yeah, happy days. I'll take that. I'll go with that. Who have we got here? Is this Tony sitting with me at the minute? Right, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, this hasn't turned out very professional. I do apologise. I've had some technical difficulties. If you're watching this back, it's been a bit of a nightmare. My phone's been playing up. I'm probably looking to get a new phone at some point. So it's not been a great little time to start this live stream for me, but I'm going to go for it, to be honest. So hopefully my phone will hold out. Who have we got watching at the minute? Let us know. I know, Tony, you were dropping in. You are always often here on these live streams. For some reason, I'm not actually getting the chat coming up on my screen. Let me actually try a few things here. YouTube Studio. Who have we got watching at the minute? Leave a comment in the comments. Right, let's change this up. Got two. Oh, Wise Man, how's it going? How's it going, mate? Nice to see you there. Bear with me 2 minutes. I'm just getting a few last things going here. I've had a bit of a nightmare getting set up, to be honest. My phone's been playing up. It's been pretty chaotic, but hopefully we'll get around that eventually. Sorry, this isn't very interesting viewing at the minute. I'm just doing tags, which is blimmin' annoying. I've got a few of the products that we'll be cracking into later on in this stream as well. Show you what I've got that we're checking out. We've got the powers within. What are these tins called? I haven't got. Uncover the powers within. That's what it says on the back. Hidden potential tin. That's the one. And we've got the Gallade one there. I actually thought I had the rotten one, and I put the wrong one up on the thumbnail. You might have seen. And we've got a bit of Crown Zenith we'll be cracking into. Fingers crossed we are going to pull something good from that, because this is actually the first time I'm opening up Crown Zenith. So hopefully, I really want the Pikachu card. I really like that. Obviously the gold cards have got the money in it, and there's a Radiant Charizard to go for. Keeping it within Charizard as well. And we've also got a Boutland V-Box. But all of these were like pretty much given to me. Also had my birthday recently, so I got the Crown Zenith box for that. I got, how did I get that? I do a COVID infection survey. So I got a £20 voucher, that bought me that. And I can't remember how I got that. Yeah, I got that for free basically. That was it. My work gave me a £20 Amazon voucher. So that's what I ended up with from that. So I haven't really bought any of this technically. So presents and a bit of a mix of stuff that I've got here. So happy days. Bit of an opening. In total 8, decent amount of packs or so. 13 I think in total. I might be totally off there. Yes, I'm good, mate. How are you? How are you, wise man? Are you at work? Are you still working? Nice. Yeah, it is probably the best kind of vacuum. Nothing that I've actually had to pay for, which is quids in. So yeah, could you imagine if we actually pulled like, I don't know, a Charizard Alt Art from the Brilliant Stars in that? Is there Evolving Skies in this again? I can't remember if there is or not. Yes, there is. I bang on about it so much on my channel. We've got Evolving Skies, so happy days. Moonbreon is in that one. That's what we're going for. And I get it for free, hopefully. Modern. Where are we at? Have you opened up anything, wise man, recently, the last couple of days or what? Right, let's go with that. Right, we've got the proper thumbnail now, at least. I hate that little image it comes up with, so yeah. If you're coming in and off the stream, yeah, there's an actual proper thumbnail that will go to this now as well. So that's good. I got itchy fingers and opened up those prize packs and bought bad. Oh right, bad decision. What was the best thing you pulled from them? Who else have we got here, guys? Let me know in the chat who's here. I'll be curious to see what faces we have watching tonight. Nothing at all. Oh, gutted. Gutted. Well, hopefully we are going to get something from these bits that I've got here. Fingers crossed, that's what I'm hoping for, but you never know. It's No Man. How's it going, No Man? Nice to see you here, mate. Oh, yes. Yeah, you did. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, it's tragic. Wait, how much was that pack? Did you buy it, or was it given to you? The Pokey Lads. I see. You could keep that. That's alright. It's not too bad. I've seen a lot worse than Pokey Lads, to be honest. It's actually been ages since I last opened some stuff. The last time I opened packs was the Starbirth, the last live stream we done when we opened up the Starbirth stuff. So yeah, no, it's been quite a while since I've opened up some packs, and after a while I kind of look at my collection, I think I'm really wanting to open something up, because obviously when you see all this stuff sealed up you think, I wonder what's inside. And yeah, and I did originally have these in my cupboard, just keeping sealed, and I thought I'll maybe just leave it and I'll buy something else to do another live stream. But then I thought, nah, we'll just go for it, and fingers crossed we get something good inside. Inside these, if I remember correctly, I think there's Lost Origin and it could be Evolving Skies, but I think it depends on the print run of this tin, whether it's like a second or first print. I honestly can't remember if they have Evolving Skies or Fusion Strike, so we'll see what we get from that, but we'll see. £17 the pack was, wow. Did you get that from eBay? Was that off eBay you picked that up, or? You know what, you know those good packs are, the Pop Series packs. They're good ones to look out for. You can get some of them fairly decent prices on YouTube, on eBay. But some of the actual cards, if you get like Pop Series 1 and 3 and 4, well, and 2 actually, I think they have the most valuable cards, but some really nice cards in there. I watched a video on YouTube fairly recently about it. I can't remember the exact cards, but kind of made me rethink, oh yeah, the Pop Series packs are definitely good packs to look at as well. Oh wait, so did you get more than one? Was it just the one pack you got, or did you get a deal for buying a few of them? You got 6? Oh right, I see. Oh, and it was £17 a pack, right, I see. Wow. Are you going to open the rest? Or are you going to keep those ones sealed? As long as if you going to open the whole lot and you didn't get absolutely anything. But if it's only one pack, then, you know, it's no different really to open up one of these Bounty boxes and getting nothing too much, I suppose. Oh, they're all opened. Oh my gosh, right. You went for it. You proper went for it. Blimey. I need to check the Discord. Did you put them on Discord recently? Let's have a look. I'm going to have a look at these. New posts. Oh, right. No, I haven't seen these. Oh, no. Is that just me failing to actually live stream? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was that. What did you put it on? Did you put it on general or did you not put all the pools up? No man, what are you collecting at the minute? What your latest pickups been? I know your thing's Poké Lands, but I'll probably just remember you as No Man. Oh right, okay. Oh well, cool. I'll be eager to see what you got from those packs though. It'd be good to see. Now, I'm getting confused. Wise Man is YZ, isn't it? And Slam, does Slam come up as? What does Slam come up as? I can't remember what Slam comes up as. Unless I'm getting you guys mixed up again. Currently have two brilliant stars ETB sitting in my closet, plan to keep sealed, but almost certain I'll break one at one point. Yeah. Well, that's brilliant stars is always going to be a solid investment long term. Is it the standard Elite Trainer box you bought, or was it the Pokemon Center one? I often have bad luck with Elite Trainer boxes. The couple that I've opened recently, I just got absolutely trashed. So even if I buy a standard one, I always kind of feel it's maybe better to have it sealed because I just felt so disappointed when I opened up the Fusion Strike one that I had a while ago. That was probably the last one that I opened. I got a Toxtricity holo, and it was already a holo that I already pulled in another video. So I was like so disappointed. So me and Elite Trainer boxes don't often get on too well. So I kind of go for opening collection boxes and tins up if I am opening stuff up. But how much did you get them for? See, I didn't pick up as much as I wanted to on Black Friday. I think I was so on like Christmas mode, thinking I need to be able to get this, this, and this for my wife and kids and stuff. I almost forgot about the Black Friday deals. Although I posted it on Discord, saying, "Oh, hold off until Black Friday." I remember saying that a lot, but I didn't actually pick up too much myself though, and I wish I kind of did. But yeah, you can't get everything. That's what I'm kind of itching with at the minute. But I posted on the Discord earlier today that there was a picture of my local Waterstones. They had, I think it was 4 or 5 Charizard UPCs just sitting on the shelf there. And it's actually like the first time I've gone into a place and I've actually seen them sitting on the shelf. Obviously, like you think of the hype when they were first released, to see like 4 of them just sitting there, I was kind of like, well, and considering that you can actually get them for under retail price at the minute, yeah, I was kind of surprised by that. But at the same time, they're a long-term play. They're not for now. They're going to be long-term gains you'll see in that. 10 years plus, they'll be solid investments. Yeah, standard. Oh, you got the standard ones. That's cool. You got it for $25. Blimey, that's a good deal. The thing is, like, if the way I would look at that, if we get them for so cheap, if you were holding on to them, right, for 2-3 years, right, the actual margin in investment in profit wise would be pretty solid. You could potentially make a lot of money on those boxes for getting them that cheap, especially. He's saying, posters in general, feel free to rip on me. Okay, let's go and have a look. Let's go have a look. Where are we? Okay. Should really practice what I preach. Here he goes. I actually like the look of the energy cards. That's sad to say, but no, I actually, yeah, it was tough luck. It does look pretty tough going with those packs. Is that a Moltres you got there? Is that a holo, or is that just common? Or not a common, maybe rare or whatever. And No Man has also got 2 Crown Zenith Elite Trainer boxes as well. Well, you've got 2 more than me, because I haven't packed any Crown Zenith just yet. I am planning to. I definitely am going to. My local game stores have been sold out of Crown Zenith, so I was going to look to get a standard one today, but I kind of, well, obviously they didn't have one, so I wasn't able to get one. But I'm kind of rethinking, I'm just going to hold off, because I like to get some of the standard Elite Trainer boxes and some of the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. But what I'm going to target first is the Pokemon Center ones, purely because I think that's going to be like the creme de la creme of the Elite Trainer boxes, as I often say in my main videos and stuff. So I think I'd rather target getting a couple of them first, because I think the standard ones are going to be around a bit more, and if they have reprints in the distant future, then I think they're going to be a lot more achievable to get. So I'm definitely going to target the Pokemon Center ones first, I think. Oh, Slam is here. Here he is. Here he turns up. I was just asking where's Slam, and lo and behold, he has joined us. Very good, mate. Nice to have you here. And it was a Moltres. That was a non-holo, unfortunately. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, no, that was tough going with those packs. What are the possibilities of pulling from those packs? I'm to be honest, I'm not really familiar with the set list within that. What's like the best card and like the best value you can get from those packs? Given that they're £17, there should be something epic, I'm imagining. Who else have we got in watching at the minute, guys? There's 7 people watching. There was just 8. Say hi, let's see who we've got. Oh, you just got back. Fair play, mate. I know what it's like having kids. And yeah, my kids, thankfully, they're in bed at the minute and they're asleep. So as long as it stays like that, all good. It should be all good. The stream can continue. The show will go on. Charizard VMAX, Pikachu VMAX. What Charizard VMAX? Not Rainbows, no? Or like Darkness Ablaze, Charizard VMAX. They go for. I'm gonna have a look at that. I haven't thought to look. I'm gonna have a look after this stream. I'll have a look on eBay and see what, how much they're going for. Yeah, I thought it was the Darkness Ablaze ones. How much? Do you know how much they're going for roughly at the minute? And also, guys, if you haven't left a like already, please go leave a like. That'd be amazing. Helps the algorithm a lot. Yes, now the one. Thank you. Happy days. Happy days. Slam, what have you been picking up lately? Have you been opening any packs recently, or? Yes, thank you, mate. Thank you. I always use that just do it. You'll probably see it when you watch my videos and stuff. I like that guy coming on, just forcing people to hit that like button and subscribe. Sometimes I worry about if it's a bit too forceful, but then I kind of think, oh, sod it, whatever. We'll go with it. You picked Japanese booster boxes. What ones did you pick up? And English booster boxes. Are you opening these products up with your kids, or are you keeping them sealed? Charizard VMAX currently on bid with 2 days left, 88. Oh, is that you buying one, is it? Or is that just like an auction that's going? Oh, right, cool. What Japanese boxes did you get though? 80, like, do you know, Wise Man, how much it should go for at auction price, or are you expecting it to go a bit more, fair bit more than that? I don't even know how long this live stream's been going for. Maybe we should start cracking packs pretty soon and seeing what we can get from these bits. Slam, you haven't seen these bits that I've been opening up today. It's the Gallade? Yeah, Gallade V box, tin that we're opening, not the Rotom one. I got mixed up. I couldn't remember what I had. We've got a Boutland V box as well. And at the end, we'll do a bit of Crown Zenith. Fingers crossed we'll get something nice from that. I'm hoping to get the Pikachu. That's the card I really want. Obviously, we've got the Radiant Charizard I'd love to get. And there's tons of Crown Zenith big hitters that we could possibly get. So fingers crossed we do get something good from these products. That's what I'm hoping for anyway, as always. Slam, Charger V, the new Scarlet and Violet. Oh, you got the Scarlet and Violet. Cool, that's good. Are you and you're going to keep those ones sealed as well? Did you get them off eBay? Those Japanese boxes, or £100 for Fusion Strike? That's pretty good. Whereabouts did you get that from? And well over £150, which was what the Charizard V has sold for. Right, okay. Ooh. I'm definitely going to have a look at that card then. That's an interesting card to look for. Alright, and there's nothing VMAX wise to go off of. Cool. Oh, did you? The VMAX, yeah, cool. Yeah. See, Lost Origin, like, I think it's just going under the radar a bit. I kind of feel like it's one of those people maybe sleeping on, because I think it's such a strong set. Obviously, you've got the two main cards, the Giratina and the Aerodactyl, alternate art, and they're sick. They're proper good cards, and the Trainer Gallery set is really, really strong. In Lost Origin for me, it's definitely a set I want to get. The Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes and maybe a couple of the standard boxes as well. But no, Lost Origin, I definitely think it might be one people kind of sleep on more so. And I actually don't think Astral Radiance is that bad. I think that's going to go under the radar. There's a lot of nice alternate arts from Astral Radiance, but obviously going back to Lost Origin, I bought the Giratina V. I don't know if you guys saw the short video, what I was kind of planning with that or not. Pause it. from Total Cars, the Fusion Strike. That's a good pickup for that price, for 100. I'm gonna have a look at that because that's proper good to get it for £100. I'll be happy to pay £100 for Fusion Strike because I do think that's going to be very good. And obviously, there's a lot of talk about Fusion Strike, whether it's going to get another reprint or if it's going to go out of distribution in the next few months or so. So getting it for £100 could be a perfect time to pick up Fusion Strike. YZ Lost Origin. Yeah, Trainer Gallery is goated. Yeah, it is goated. Yeah, the Pikachu, it is a sick pull. Like, I can't remember how top of my head how much it goes for. Do any of you know how much it goes for, roughly, the Pikachu VMAX? And another thing about Lost Origin, like the main reason why I bought the Giratina V Alternate Art, because I was watching sold listings and I was watching an auction go, and it actually went for £500. A PSA 10, obviously, you know, you have to get your postage fees and your PSA grading fees, you have to account in with all that as well. But the fact that you could potentially make double your money for that card if you do get the PSA 10, that's why I kind of thought, right, I've got 240 quid birthday money, I'm going to see how much money I can get come the end of the year, and I wanted to get a card that could give me double my money, if not a little bit more, depending how I sell it. And yeah, that's why I went for the Lost Origin Giratina. I could have got another Charizard V Alter, but I thought I've already got one there, and the one I've got at PSA at the minute, I just want to have that in the collection. I'll keep in the collection, and hopefully with this this Giratina, it comes back to the 10 that I'm hoping for. It's got a 20-day turnaround with PSA at the minute, and it's £34 for the grading. I send it to art grading, that was £7 for special delivery next day, and I have to pay for the postage when it comes back, so that'd be another £7. So all these kind of things I'm kind of putting into perspective and putting on an Excel spreadsheet to really kind of manage the finances of this venture as well, because I just want to go with grading Pokemon cards, these high values. So eventually I'll look at VMAX, Rayquaza's alternate arts from Evolving Skies. Maybe hit Moonbryon at some point if things go well, and then obviously if I can hit Moonbryon, then I can turn over even larger amounts of money and buy over the next year. That's what I'm kind of thinking of doing. Oh no! I think we're back. We kind of had a glitch there, I'm not sure what happened. Can you guys see me alright? Slam saying, yeah, Lost Origin is great, Trainer Granny is great, picked up singles from Lost Origin like the Flareon and Charizard Trainer Gallery after. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. I like the Flareon, the Flareon's nice as well. And oh yes, I forgot about the Charizard. Yes, you got the Charizard in that as well. It's one that I've totally forgot about. I've got it in Japanese, and I got that graded by Ace, and that got a Ace 10. So happy I got that in the Japanese. Would have bought one if I hadn't been convinced by Slam to pull the trigger on this card. Oh yes, you bought that one as well, didn't you? Oh, I forgot you got that. That's funny. And how much did you get the Scarlet and Violet booster boxes for again? Oh right, so you can't still get the Fusion Strike for 100 now. Well, that's a shame, because I would have definitely looked to pick up one of them then. Wise Man saying it would make a great series, to be fair. A series of what? I'm lost with that. Have I totally having a moment there, a senior moment, is it? Or would make a great series, to be fair. Oh right, okay. At 92, I would also pull the trigger. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, good. Okay. As long as the stream's working now, that's the main thing. I don't know. My wife might be streaming upstairs as well. I'm not sure. So the connection might be a bit iffy. As long as my phone doesn't pack up, because I had a few technical difficulties starting, and that was a bit of a nightmare as well. So fingers crossed. So no man, are you buying any? Have you got anything on your eye at the minute? Is there anything that you're going to be preparing for to pick up anytime soon? Oh yes, yeah. I see what you're saying, Wise. Yeah, I kind of lost track of where I was going with everything. Yeah, no, that's what I'm kind of half thinking though. So I am going to be doing like I said in my short. I want to keep you guys updated. Obviously, when I get the graded card back, the Giratina, fingers crossed it does get the 10. But if it doesn't, the PSA 9 still goes for like 260, 280. So I can still get my money back at worst case scenario. So I kind of thought it's like kind of like a free hit almost. Obviously you got there's the effort of going through the process and stuff, and maybe if it doesn't work out this time, I'll just try and find another Giratina that is obviously needing better conditions. So I've kind of got that fallback option. If it doesn't get PSA 9, I get my money back. Well, I should get my money back, but I was trying to get a bit more than my money back, obviously. So it's a worthwhile process. Oh, you've got a Lugia Alt Art. Nice. Are you going to get that graded, no man? It's like are the condition is the condition of the card looking good? What's he saying? I also bought a booster box, but the order was cancelled. So now I have that money to use elsewhere. Not sure what to do with it. $120 might be SNV. Okay, booster box. Just can't buy a booster box. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I would say about, for me, the way I'm looking at it, I'm excited for Scarlet and Violet. Like, to be honest, I haven't seen like the set list. I'm not even sure if it's out. I haven't really thought to look at them in it, but I still feel like I'm very fixed on Sword and Shield. I want to collect everything I want to collect with Sword and Shield. So especially when there's rumblings about Brilliant Stars getting its reprint or not getting its reprint, I kind of feel like I want to be hitting, like I have done. I bought my Chilling Reign booster box. Next up, I'm wanting to hit a Fusion Strike booster box, because again, that's been talked about going out of distribution. Nothing confirmed yet, but once these booster boxes do go out of distribution, that's when we're going to start to see these prices climb up. And we've already started to see the climb of Chilling Reign. You used to be able to get Chilling Reign for like 90 quid, but now, obviously, I paid 122 for mine, and that was off Chaos Cards. Originally saying 127, but even from the 90, it's still 40 quid. It moved up in this kind of a short space of time. So for me, I'm still packing and hoping to get Sword and Shield products that I maybe didn't, or maybe couldn't afford at the time, in all honesty. So I'm kind of fixating on that, because Scarlet and Violet, it's not even out yet. It's out in March, I think. I'm right in saying? I think it's March. Tell me if I'm wrong. So yeah, I'm still planning for previous sets. And like I said, I haven't even touched on Crown Zenith. This was a birthday present, so that's getting opened up at some point. But yeah, I still need to hit Crown Zenith. So Fusion Strike is what I'm going for at the minute anyway. Them high chase cards are nice as well. Yes, yeah, no, they are. Yeah, they're good. And I actually looked at the Lugia All Art to pick one of those up. Along when I was, I had in my mind a few different cards that I wanted to look for. One was obviously the Giratina, just to start my Pokemon venture with grading cards and stuff. The Giratina, the Charizard All Art. I did have a look at Chilling Reign, but most of the prices like 160. I had a bit more, so I thought if I can make more, then I'll pay more, if you like. And what else did I look at? The Lugia and the Lugia All Art. And I looked at a few Japanese, but I kind of went, obviously I went with the Giratina in the end. And I'm pretty happy with that decision, because I looked at the sales histories on eBay, the auction listing, and they're actually going for more. If you're doing like a buy it now, you can actually sell it on for a lot more. Well, I say a lot more, maybe 50 quid more if you do buy it now and you're willing to wait the time until someone gives you an offer or something like that. But with this process that I'm doing, I want it to be like a quick turnaround. That's why I'm paying that bit more for the £34 PSA Plus value, which is more expensive with the 20-day turnaround with a limit of £500 per card. So yeah, that's my process. So I didn't want to wait 2 months. I'd rather wait 1 month and then rinse and repeat a lot quicker. So that's my method to my madness with that adventure that I'm going to start. Slime is asking, do you sell graded cards straight away or keep some in your collection? I do. Have I got my thing with me? No, I haven't got my graded cards with me. I've got another tin of, in case you want to see some other cards I had in my collection that I'm going to be grading. But yeah, no, I do hold on to my cards. I keep the cards that mean something to me more so. And there's been times I've had like the Mewtwo GX from Hidden Fates, and I had the Umbreon, and I sold them because I wanted to fund other investments at the time. And I made decent money on them. I didn't lose money. I bought the Umbreon for £20 and I sold it for 150, 160, 150, and the Mewtwo was 120. This was nearer the hype, coming towards the end of the hype of Pokemon and stuff. So the prices were coming down. So I wanted to cash in. So making enough money on them. I could have made more money off them had I sold them in the hype more so, and when PSA was more quicker, if you like, as well. But I didn't. So I probably could have got a lot more for my Umbreon had I sold it a lot earlier. But as I was watching the market, the prices were coming down at the time, and I thought, right, there's other things I want, and I think I can make more money on, and I ended up doing that at the time. But like the cards that mean a lot to me that I definitely keep on. There's some cards that I've had in my collection for a long period of time. Like obviously, I've got the Shadowless Charizard, PSA 8. That's just like my Grail card, one of my Grail cards. I got for £65 over 10 years ago, maybe just over 10 years ago, and yeah, now it's worth what it's worth, a lot of money now. But ones that mean a lot and worth a lot, they're the ones I'm probably keeping more so. Oh, we've got Zunko as well. Hello mate, how are you doing? Zunko is saying, what is a better for a long hold? Lost Origin booster box, Silver Tempest booster box, or wait for Scarlet and Violet booster box? Well, for me, I am going to say, to be honest, I haven't seen Scarlet and Violet, so I'm hearing that it's a trainer gallery set, if I'm right, in Scarlet and Violet. So if that's true, I haven't seen it, so I can't comment too much. I would say Lost Origin is the one I'll definitely be going for, and definitely picking up. I think it's kind of a bit understated. The trainer gallery set is phenomenal, and I think it gets kind of forgotten about. And Silver Tempest, the main card from Silver Tempest is the Lugia alternate art, which is a stunning card and a card that I really want to get in the collection. But for me, I haven't been too excited with it, to be honest. I'm more excited about Lost Origin than I am Silver Tempest. And Scarlet and Violet base set boxes kind of they've had a past of being not the most exciting set, and you kind of have to wait into the middle towards the end of Scarlet and Violet to get the really exciting stuff. But obviously they're maybe trying to make the excitement like earlier off with the base set. But I don't know, I think there's still potential, of getting the base set of anything. Well, if you're holding it for a long period of time, it's going to be a worthwhile investment regardless. But it'd be one that I'd say try and get as cheap as you can. You don't want to be paying like Pokemon Center prices, like 143, 147. I wouldn't be doing that. But if you can get it really cheap, then yeah, by no means it should do well in the long run. No Man saying, yeah, Lost Origin booster box was the other option. Yeah, definitely Lost Origin. I'm on the Lost Origin train tonight, guys. Normally it's Brilliant Stars and Evolving Skies, but I'm feeling the love for Lost Origin lately. Slam is saying, I thought you'd been grading for years. Yeah, well, no, I have. I have been grading, but not so much in, like, obviously, like, you see these big YouTubers, right? You see Pokey Chloe, Leon Hart, Pokey Rev, you know, all the big guys, right? And they have absolute wads, stacks of graded cards that they've got graded and stuff. And if you have the money to do that, then fine, crack on. If I had that money to do that, I would submit as many cards as that. So when I submit my cards, at most it's 3. More often than not, it's 2 cards I'm sending off. So I'm a kind of, if you include postage and stuff, all in, I'm looking at, if I do it now, 2 cards would cost me 34. To get it sent to upgrading, it'd be up to 41. When I get it back, 48, because I've got to pay the postage when it comes back. So all in all, just sending 2 cards for me is 50 quid. So with my financial standing, that's a fair bit of money to be fighting on Pokemon cards to get graded, especially if there's other things that I wanted to buy in that month as well. Because what I like to do, I like to get a couple of cards graded in the month, and then I like to pick up like Battleland V boxes or Japanese booster boxes. Like, do you know what I mean? Just to have money to spend on other potential good investments as well, if it be raw cards or what. So that's kind of how I do it. But yeah, I think when you see these guys showing you all these graded cards and stuff, they must spend an absolute fortune doing it. You know what I mean? Especially if it's for their personal collection. But on the other hand, these guys have they have businesses as well. So all these cards that they get, it's money that they've made from their businesses. So they probably can afford it. That's how they can afford to have these such high turnovers of graded cards and stuff. But in the real world, how I like to look at it from my personal point of view, I'm grading a couple of cards at, every time kind of thing. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I don't know how many cards you submit or what, but that's how I kind of go with it. Whereabouts are we? Okay. Broken lads, I've never graded before, but I might consider the Lugia and my Skyrish Charizard. Any advice? Get them both graded, mate. Go for it. They are too good to not grade. Especially that Charizard. I cannot believe that price you got for that Charizard. When you put that on the Discord, I couldn't believe that. I thought, no ways you got that card for that price. I was shocked, because that's a proper big card, and the condition of it looked absolutely immense as well. So definitely get that card. I was nearly, no man, when you put that up, I was so tempted just to ask, right, you tempted to sell it to me, like, can I buy it off you? But I couldn't give you the money that it's worth, to be fair. But it's a proper sick card. Charizard, Crystal Charizard from Skyridge, one of my grail cards I'd love to have one day for sure. I was looking at the all the alternate up have been open. Oh, where am I? No man, are you, before I move on, like, are you in the US? Are you based in the US? Sam, I was looking at the Lugia alternate art too, because have been open a lot of Silver Tempest. Like, it's a great card. Really great card. And Lugia is a really popular card in general, so Lugia cards tend to go for, they increase in value over time. If you look at the Lost, what is it? There's an older set, I think it's from Sun and Moon. I totally forgot. It's Lost something. It's Lost something, and there's a Rainbow Rare Lugia in that, and that's starting to climb in value, basically. It's a Rainbow Rare Lugia. So Lugia in general, if you can afford the Lugia, I think it's a solid card. Obviously, if you're buying it, like I say in my videos a lot, make sure you're in contact with the seller if you're buying it, you know, not from like Chaos Cards or something like that, because you want to get as many pictures as you can as well. And just check the seller's rating, it's 100%, that, you know, that not like a dodgy seller. Just be careful there if you're buying your raws. Will always be in the memory. Is that the all art, half art Mewtwo? I need to catch up with this chat. Is that the half art Mewtwo? Oh, Rory's here. Rory, how you doing, mate? Nice to have you on the live stream. What's he saying? Hey man, good to see you again. I've started selling cards and I'm thinking of starting a new collection in this sort of rinse repeat cycle. Where's the best place to start card product wise? Well, Rory, are you looking for modern or are you looking for vintage? Because if you're looking for modern, if you're looking to buy product, open up and sell, then I would say Chaos Cards is good. Magic Madhouse, Unicorn Cards is another good place to look. But what I can, modern more so with the odd vintage, what I'll do, I'll message you on Discord or text you or whatever, and then I can explain to you more so of the best way to go about if you're looking to do that. Because if you're going to be opening packs or whatever, then you might want to start the venture what I'm kind of doing, which could be a lot more profitable by risking your money by buying into packs to open and not pulling anything good. However, you could put your money towards something that is like a 50 quid card, say, instead of buying an Elite Trainer box and getting absolutely dud from it, you could put 50 quid to like a Japanese unique promo card and make money on it from like that. But there's a few cards that you could kind of look at. So I will explain in more detail with that. Because if you're looking to make money, like I'm looking to make money over the next year or so, I'm buying and grading Pokemon cards, and I've just forked out 240 quid on the Lost Origin Giratina V, with the thought I want to see as much money as I can make over the next year. So that's what I'm kind of doing. So I think we're kind of maybe on the same wavelength with that, so I can explain what my process is a bit more. When can we load up on Charizard Holo? Oh, Michael, nice to have you here, mate. How are you doing? What Charizard are you referring to with that? Is that like base set Holo Charizard or? Slam is saying as well, yeah, that's why I don't really watch big YouTube people too hyped and on a different planet to my spending. You know what, exactly, that's exactly how I, especially with 2 kids, life is difficult enough getting nappies, and I just spent a load of money on getting clothes for my son, so I'm thinking, well, that's my Pokemon fund gone for this month. But yeah, no, it's totally unrealistic, these guys, and put it into the real world. Yeah, but you know, these guys have their businesses and they're successful doing it, so fair play to them at the same time. When I look to do my own business, that kind of like, I'd love to get to that point. I can have a proper stack of cards to show you guys, but yeah, obviously I won't make it too unrealistic at the same time though. Charizard UPCs. Charizard UPCs. If Michael, are you part of the Discord? If you're not part of the Discord, go to the Discord and check it out, because I literally just put a picture today of 4 or 5 Charizard UPCs in my local Waterstone store, and obviously there is the price coming down with the Charizard UPCs. I say they're going down. I've seen them going around for lowest of 100 that I've seen. You guys might have seen other deals that are better than that, but in general around 100, 110. it's a long-term play. These aren't going to be rising right yet, because I think it's just the second wave that they've had of the reprint. I don't know if you class it as reprint. I think it's wave 2. That's why we're seeing more of them kicking about now. But definitely a long-term play, 10 years plus. That's what I'm thinking of my 2 that I've got, and definitely going to be keeping them sealed. I'm not going to be cracking them open. If you want the cards, the promo cards from them, I would say just go and buy them off eBay. Maybe in the PSA 10 while they're still relatively cheap, because I think these cards over time will really start to go up in value. In like 10 years time, these won't be cheap promos. That's what I'm kind of thinking. So rather than risking it, sometimes you're better off just buying a card to get the PSA 10, knowing that you've got the PSA 10, rather than going through the whole process and the risk of maybe not getting the 10 and what have you. But being that you can get them under retail price, now isn't a bad time. Obviously, I got mine at retail price, 120 I paid, but to be honest, I'm happy with that. I wanted to make sure that I had them in my collection, and sometimes you're just better off paying the money to have something than not having it at all. So the fact that you can get it under retail price right now is the good opportunity to start doing that for sure. Slam, yeah, that's what I don't really. Oh yeah, I've said that one. The Pokelands Island. Oh, you're in Ireland. No, man. Oh, cool. Right, I didn't realise. I had a thing in the US. I have family in the US, so buy most of my Steel stuff there and get it sent to me. I'll get it sent to them, so that's why it's in dollars. Bought the Charizard from someone in the US too. Oh, at least you have one. That's the main thing. You got the Charizard UPC there. That's the main thing, that you've got it. And Rory is saying modern more so with the odd vintage. With vintage, I'm very skeptical of vintage at the minute, and I'm kind of in a paradox. There's so many cards I want to go back to collecting vintage, like old school Mewtwo EX, one of those cards. I'd love to have one of those. That whole EX era, Fire Red, Leaf Green, that stage as well. But to find these cards in mint condition, it's so hard to find them totally flawless to get them to the PSA 10 level. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe I shouldn't look at cards so strictly with imperfections, because I do, and I think in my mindset I always have, is that going to give me a PSA 10? Because if it's not going to give me a PSA 10, I'm less interested. And maybe, you know, especially with vintage, having PSA 8s and 9s in these cards, it's not bad at all, because, you know, they're still classed as mint, gen mint, and what have you. So, yeah, but it's definitely difficult, and you have to pay a lot more money to have these vintage cards in mint condition. And not only is it difficult to find that and to make money on it, it's a difficult process. So that's why I would say look at modern more so with that one, Rory, for sure. Zuko, I'm from Croatia and I buy from Card Market. Yes, Card Market. I have a family relative. My sister-in-law's fiance, basically, and I think he got his crystal collection from Card Market. Definitely a good place to get some good deals, and at the time he bought them, he got some amazing deals. Like, I want to say around 50 quid for a Charizard, crystal Charizard and stuff. Some really good deals from Card Market. Slam, buying cheap singles is actually really fun, I think. Yeah, no, definitely. You can go on eBay, and like Fire Trigger, lots of little nice pickups. And I used to do that all the time. I used to pick up, I remember I picked up like 4 Alcremie VMAXs, Rainbow, you know, the Rainbow Rare version. And I bought them for so cheap, and I made like 6 quid on them each. And yeah, at the time it was great. But yeah, just sniping, that's the one. It is fun doing that on eBay. I am quite bad for it. Always getting posts through the door with little envelopes, and my missus is like, oh, what car did you buy now, kind of thing. Oh, it's nothing, don't worry about it. That's my kind of secret with that. What? Rory's product open, sell or hold sealed. Product to wait for price rises. Oh, right, okay. I see. Rory saying, Slam, I totally agree. It can't be long waiting sometimes, but if you get a high value card or one with a high price ceiling, there's no better feeling than getting it on the cheap. Totally. And we have a Moonbryon in this Boutland. I'm believing it, guys. I'm believing there is an Umbreon in this Boutland V box, because we've got some packs that we're cracking to fairly soon as well. Rory, finally, Charles, have you saw the Japanese 25th anniversary corporate decks? Someone on Facebook sold a PSA 10 Sneasel for 5k plus. No, I haven't actually. A Sneasel for 5k. Blimey. Am I like on a different planet? Like, also, have you seen Japanese corporate decks? That doesn't ring a bell. It should ring a bell, because I'm a big fan of the 25th anniversary, but wait a minute. I need to research. 2 secs, I need to have a look. 25th. Oh, yes. Oh, right, okay. And it's the Sneasel. Yeah, someone's got a CGC one. CGC 9.5. They're wanting 15 grand for it. How on earth? That is sick though. I do like that. Not that I'm going to be paying that money for a Sneasel, in my opinion, but wow, that's nuts. Yeah, getting it on the cheap is rewarding if it becomes high value, but even if it's just growing in your collection on the cheap, is still satisfying. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, sometimes it's like the lower cards that you do get on the cheap end. Even if you just get a really good deal on a card that's just more expensive than what you should have paid, even that sometimes it just brings up a memory or, you know, a good feeling. Wise man, buying singles is dangerous for me. End up buying so many. Yeah, we're all in the same boat. I think we're all guilty. Yeah, link me with them, because I'd like to see those, Rory. That'd be cool. Oh, they were given out to Pokemon artists at Christmas. See, there's so many, like, I find it so difficult sometimes to keep up with Pokemon at times, because they do so many things in Japan that a lot of the time we don't hear of. But some, obviously, like the Japanese exclusive promos that they've done, the collaborations like with Edgar Munch, their Scream collection, some of those cards are really starting to become really, really valuable now. And we saw it with the Japan Post collaboration as well. Definitely some brilliant cards to have in the collection, and obviously those kind of collaboration kind of things that they do are only going to grow in value over time. They're going to be like really iconic cards and valuable cards in the future. I've actually, speaking of collaboration cards, I have got my tin here, and inside this tin that I've got, it is the tin here. Speaking of Egg and Munch, let's have a look. Oh jeez, got too many cards, one minute. I will try and show you some of these cards that I've got. These are all like cards that I've got in my collection that I want to grade at some point with PSA. I've got another tin of cards that I want to send off to maybe like Ace label or something, like just like lower value cards in general. Let's have a look. Where are they? Don't know if you guys can see that. Skyridge Rhydon Hollow. Oh, we've got an Umbreon. If we don't pull the Moonbryon, there's a Moonbryon there, guys. Hopefully you can see that. Oh, where are they? Come on. Oh, collaboration, here we go. Here's some collaboration. These are some of my Grail cards that I need to get to PSA very, very soon. So I can't see what that one is on the screen. Oh, it's Luigi. Hopefully the glare isn't too bad. And that's there's 4 Pikachu and Luigi cosplay promo cards to that set. If you actually want to see those videos when I open up these boxes, you can go back on my videos and you will see them all those many years ago when they were first released. They're not so interesting. Pikachu Rayquaza. What else we got? Oh yeah, love that one. Really like the shiny Rayquaza. And the Pikazards. Gotta have the Pikazards. Yeah. So they are some of my most valuable cards in my collection that I just love. And when I when I do get them graded, they're going to be in my collection for a long period of time, for sure. And now, where are they? I've lost my other... Oh, and the Luigi. Forgot about Luigi. Yes, right, here they are. As I was speaking about the Munch Scream cards, we've got the Rowlet here. What else we got? The Eevee, love the Eevee. The Eevee is sick. Such a beautiful card. I love these cards, and these are the collaborations, the Egg and Munch collaboration cards. Now you can actually get some of these for fairly, obviously they've started to jump in price, and obviously in PSA 10s these go for a lot of money, especially the Pikachu that I've got here. But definitely, if you want to target unique cards, obviously these are a bit more expensive now. These are some of the best cards I think you could pick up. These Egg and Munch Scream cards, and we've got the Psyduck there. But unfortunately, we don't have the Mimikyu because it goes for like over £1,000, and I'm not paying £1,000. But I bought the Pikachu a while ago for 110. I got the Rowlet for 20. The Eevee for around 25. The Psyduck I paid a bit more. I got that a little bit later, so that was like 38. And obviously the Pikachu was one of the more valuable ones at the time. So. That is those. But some of my pride and joys are in this tin for sure. Oh, Cool Squirrel Gaming is here. How you doing, mate? Nice to have you here, pal. Who else have we got? Postman on Crown Zenith launch day was funny. Oh, could you imagine being the postman on Crown Zenith launch day? It'd been a nightmare, right? Would have taken hours to get around it all. Had to carry a few boxes to the door. I just said, toys for the kids. Yeah, never tell the postman what's inside. You don't know that postman. That ain't worth diving into what you're buying, because he's the guy giving you your goods. If he knows what's the value in this, it could be a bad situation you could end up in. Bloody hell, Matt, wise man is saying. Yeah. They look sick. Them promos, they are very sick. And the best thing about those promos, especially like the cosplay Pikachu ones, I got them all at retail price. So I haven't paid over the odds for them. I think I actually, in my videos, when I open up those boxes and I show you what was inside, obviously those promos are inside, I actually go on to say about the RRP and stuff, I think. But yeah, go check those videos out. They're kind of cool to watch as well. Wish I had kids to blame on it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Let me stick. Get them to PSA. Yes, I will get them to PSA. The thing is that, like, I know I need to get them to PSA because especially mostly all of those are about 800 plus a card, but a part of me does worry sending them. I know, like, I can do special delivery next day before 1 o'clock, but there's always that risk, isn't there? what if something was to happen? And obviously when it comes back, and if it does get a PSA 10, then they kind of shoot up even more so in value. But a part of me needs to kind of, I feel like I need to take that chance, because when it comes to terms of the portfolio, it's a lot of money just within those cards that I've shown you there. So it'd be sick not to. It'd be silly not to, but sick to do it. Cool. Squirtle Gaming says yes, those are fire. Slam, did them promos come free with products? They were Japanese exclusives. You could only buy those boxes in Japan, and I think I was in Japan at the time for maybe the Picazard or the Rayquaza. For one of those releases, I was actually in Japan, so I was able to get them from the Pokemon Center. They might have had, some of them had packs, but inside you got collection boxes, you got sleeves, and obviously the 2 promo cards, the 4 promo cards with the Mario and Luigi. They had a few other bits and bobs, but I think some of them had packs as well. Some of them definitely came with packs, and I think maybe the Mario ones didn't. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head, but yeah, really nice collection boxes. See, like my setup, I know I bang on about my setup. I'm literally sitting in my kitchen at the minute, sitting on the floor in the kitchen doing this video. I wish I could have like a backdrop of shelving and showing you some of the actual stuff that I do have, because I would love to have that, but I need another bedroom in the house to do that, and yeah, that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. Those Scream cards are crazy nice. Yes, they are sick. I've been keeping an eye on them recently. They are starting to climb up more so in value as well at the minute as well. Alright, we've been going for 71 minutes, guys. Why don't we crack some products and see if we can get any more big hitters from these products I've got here. If you haven't seen the products, we've got the, what's it called again? Hidden Power Tin? Hidden Potential Tin includes. Okay, very good. 5 packs we've got in that. We've got the Regieleki Crown Zenith, and we've got the Boutland V-Box. Gone on about that box so much on the channel. Definitely one to pick up. This is my 5th one that I got for free. So yeah, I kind of thought, right, I'm going to crack that one open, because there's going to be a Moonbreon in that one. So give me one set, I'll get the camera set up, and we'll crack into these boxes. Now it might be fairly zoomed in here, so I do apologise if it is a bit too close. So I think we'll do what will we do last? We'll do the Crown Zenith last. I think we should do the Boutland V as well first. So we've got sleeves in case we get lucky, and we've also got some top loaders if we're feeling very lucky as well. Right, bear with 2 secs. Right, let's not hang about any longer. Let's crack into this Battleland B. And this one is actually got a dent at the top, so this is one I didn't mind cracking into either. Now, I think, Wiseman, did you not pull a V-Star Charizard from this Boutland V-Box? Was it the Boutland V-Box you opened and you got that? Oh, come on. Double, you can just sit there. I don't know if any of you guys play the game, but there's an online code. I don't play the game online at all, so you guys have that. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was about that V-Box. Good. Do you think it's going to get the 10? Do you think it's PSA 10 worthy. And obviously you've got the Wooloo there, and we've got the Boutland V promo cards. We'll put them in the back there as well. Now let's leave Evolving Skies last. We'll do the Brilliant Stars second to last, but let's start with a bit of Fusion Strike. I do like Fusion Strike, and in general I think it's pretty tough on the pulls. Slime is saying good luck, thank you mate. I'll try not to reveal the code to build a bit of suspense. And like I said, it's actually been ages since I've opened packs, so it's really nice to get opening some packs again. It's nice that we've got a bit of a wedge to crack into as well. We've got a Psychic Energy there, we've got a Dunsparce, Dancer, Pangoro, Carvana, Clamperl, Morpeko, Skarmory, come on, Shelmet, Minun regular, well it's a common, it's not going to regular rare, and our rare is a Goodra non-holo. Fusion Strike, tough going set. Obviously Brilliant Stars, I really like the trainer gallery through Brilliant Stars. Obviously we can go for Charizards with this as well. That would be really nice if we could pack another Charizard V alternate art. I've pulled 2 of the Charizard V-Star Rainbow Rare, and that would be kind of funny if we've got another one. But it's all about the Charizards with this though. You've also got the Arceus cards, which are really sick. I'd love to get the Arceus in gold, the gold Arceus card. We've got Starly there, Riolu, Cherubi, Sork, Burmy, Torterra regular rare, reverse, and a Muk. So nothing from those 2 packs. That's pretty unfortunate. But if we were to get something good, it would definitely be more worthwhile coming from the Evolving Skies. But we got a bit of a glimpse of the code there, so I think that's white. Is that should be good? Should that be good? I can't remember how these are meant to look anymore. These code cards and what's good and what's not anymore. Right, we've got a Psychic, Team Yell's Cheer, Fracture, Weavile, Cherubi, Sork, Burmy, Staryu, Magma. Oh, here we go. Trainer Gallery Eevee. I know it's an Eevee, but I love that Trainer Gallery card. Eevee's such a cute card. Pokemon. And our rare is a Mothim. So nothing from that, apart from the Trainer Gallery Eevee. Take that all day. In fact, I'm going to sleeve that up. I like it that much. So could the big hitter be in our Evolving Skies pack? Oh, come on. Obviously, Evolving Skies is going for a lot now. Like £7 a pack. Booster boxes over 300 quid. Some places, which is absolutely crazy. Pretty crazy how much that set is going for at the minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any predictions, guys? Anyone going to leave a comment on what we're going to get from this pack? Or could it be a really poor Boutland V pack, V collection box? Right, let's go for it. Could you imagine if we had that Moonbyon? Elemental Badge, Q to Fly. I don't think, I've got a feeling there's nothing in it. I've got a horrible feeling there's nothing in this box really worth raging about. Bergmite. And our rare is a Drampa. Oh, mate. Oh, that's good. Every time I'm going to open up Evolving Skies, I'm just going to feel the same, I think. I'm going to have my fingers crossed so much and hoping that we're going to pull something pretty epic and then obviously get left feeling disappointed. But fingers crossed, we've got Evolving Skies Rayquaza. I would have loved the Rayquaza, but it wasn't to be. I'm hoping that there's Evolving Skies in this, because depending on what print wave this has come from, I think it might have Evolving Skies and Lost Origin. That's what I want to say, but I could be wrong. The English version, which are the smaller tins to these come with different packs, and normally in America they get these shaped tins. So let's have a look, see what we actually have. There's Lost Origin. It could be Fusion Strike and Lost Origin, but I hate the way they do these promo cards in this plastic. There is our, if I can get it in screen, I'll show you that after. We'll reveal the packs slowly afterwards as well. Gillade, happy days. Not going to sleeve it up. Take that online code. It's not Evolving Skies one, but we've got Lost Origin. Jeez, so much plastic in my way. Get out of my way. This is like kind of stuck. This is stuck. What's going on here? Look. What is going on? It's got like glue on it. This pack has got glue on it. Why is that? Anyway, we've got 2 Lost Origin, 1 Fusion Strike, and Chilling Reign. 2 Chilling Reign packs. Now, to be honest, that is not a bad lineup. I get around that lineup. There's a lot of money that you can make from all of these sets, from each of these packs. So let's start with Fusion Strike, do Lost Origin, and I want to do Chilling Reign last because you know that I have a bit of love for Chilling Reign. Even though I don't really have any of the big hitting cards, I just really like the cards that you could potentially get. Right, 1, 2, 3. And we've got a Crown Zenith to go after this, guys. Super excited for that. Fingers crossed we can pick something really, really tasty. Darkness Energy there, a Metapod, Battle VIP Pass, a Schoolboy, Tynamo, Galarian Meowth, Gossifleur, Pampor, got an Eevee, Minum again, who you like haunting me throughout this, and an Oricoro regular rare. Nothing in that. Lost Origin, come on. Pikachu VMAX, that'd be nice. Aerodactyl, Giratina. Could you imagine if I go pull a Giratina after just buying one for 240 quid? I don't know how I'd feel, to be honest. Obviously I'd be happy, but kind of mixed emotions at the same time. Let's see. Alright, we've got a Fighting Energy here. Luminion, Mirage Gate, Torkoal, Love Disc, Phalanx, Poliwag. Surely these products I'm opening are going to deliver something. I really hope, you know, there's something in these at least. Raichu regular rare. Come on, Lost Origin, don't do a dirty on me. Provide us with at least a V or something. I haven't even pulled a V yet, you know what I mean? Let alone pulling a Charizard V-Star, we haven't even got a V. Take the online code card. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Change of Fortune. Here we go. Fire Energy. A Bomber Snow. Lost City. Carbink. Clefairy. Lickitung. Horsey. Trainer Gallery at least. Shellos. Cramorant, which is a regular rare. It is. And our rare is a Gliscor. Nothing from that Lost Origin either. And obviously Chilling Reign has the nickname of Chilling Pain, so who knows what to expect from 2 packs from Chilling Reign. Blaziken VMAX, that would be a card, and we have a white online code, so we should be at least down for Holo, which is a good sign. Let's turn it the right way around at least. 2, 3, 4. These cards feel different. They even feel, I know they're older, but they just feel a bit different. Right, we've got a Fire Energy there. Lucky Energy. Well, bring me some luck then. Don't just show me a card of it. Fluffy, Farfetch'd, a Porygon, Heracross, Sobble, Inkay, Rapid Strike, Scroll of the Skies, and a rare. It's a Tornadus V. Oh well, we got the VRs on about. Bit more than that though, please. That would be nice. I like Tornadus though. I said Tornado, didn't I? I can't remember if I said Tornadus or Tornado. Tornadus V. Right, last pack from the tin. A Chilling Reign. This was actually a tin I was thinking about keeping sealed, but kind of nice to open something that's different because I haven't opened one of those tins in a good while. And this is a green code that I've just seen. And there's not a Trainer Gallery, so I'm just going to go through this one. Spheal, Crabrawler, Golett, Porygon, Grookey, Deerling was a rare common, So Viper was our regular rare. And yes, it's been pretty tough, guys. Celio, Fionia. So, leaving it to Crown Zenith to do the magic for us now. It's got to turn the fortune of this opening, surely, because those two products only get a V. That's pretty disappointing. I know it's only 8 packs, but even so, you always kind of hope to get at least a full art, you know what I mean? But it wasn't to be. I think next time I'll probably just get like a half box and crack a half box open. I think that'd be kind of easier to do. We can just focus on one set. We've got another jumbo card to go here as well. Crown Zenith. Super excited to start this set as well. Generally, as you guys probably know better than me, the pulls tend to be far better. And we've got those as our promo cards there. So, first pack magic, here we go. Crown Zenith. First pack that I'm opening of Crown Zenith as well. So, it'd be interesting to see if we can start with a very strong start. And if there's anything that we can actually get sent off to PSA, would be nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 4? I don't even know if it's 4. I'm going to do 4, because it always has normally been 4. We have our Energy. Digging Duo, a Graveler. I might go a bit slow with this because this obviously it's the first time I'm opening Crown Zenith. I want to see the artworks. Helioptile, Wooloo, a Shinx. I'll try to go back a bit. A Panjam, Absol. I like the artwork on that. That's a nice. Was that our rare? Oh, we get 2 rares in this, don't we? That's our reverse, and we've got an Enamorus. And that one as well. So seeing some Pokemon I haven't actually seen before, so happy days. Still, it was nothing to get excited about. So come on, Crown Zenith, don't do a dirty on me. I've had dirty on me since I started opening these packs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Bit of gold, that would be nice. Silver Energy there. Metal Energy, not silver. Slazzle, Rare Candy, Helioptile, Corfish, Oddish, Seal, Cricketot, Energy Surge. Come on, mate. Pangoro. Oh, jeez. 2 packs left, guys. 2 packs left. Oh, we've got the Lab TCG here. Excellent, Will. So happy that you're on. What's he saying? That Lost Zone Absol is sick, damn. Yeah. It wasn't too bad, but I want more. I'm being greedy, Will. I need something more in my life than an Absol. But still, it's not too bad. Better than nothing. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. What are we packing now? Come on. Show me something tasty. Right. Obviously, V-Star Universe Booster Box. That is one that I am looking to pick up once prices come down a little bit more. They're still hitting high. I'm definitely going to start saving money to put towards that. Shatot, Galarian Mr. Mime. Oh yes, come on you beauty. Well, that is it, guys. We're pulling it now. Deoxys V-Star, happy with that. That is a sick card. I'm not actually sure of the value of it, but it looks sick and I'm buzzing off it. I can't remember if it's the more valuable one. And we've got another Pangoro, so that's really great. But happy with that. Happy with that. I will take that. I will take that. Let's just check it first. Centering wise, that's pretty good. It's not too bad. Slightly thicker top to bottom, but in general, that's not looking too shabby. On the back, very clean actually. No, that's pretty good. That's clean. That is clean. I'm not too sure of the value of this card top of my head. If anyone in the chat could let me know, that'd be really cool. Then I can maybe consider getting it graded as well, if it has a bit of money to it. But again, it's just nice to pull something that's a bit more than a Tornadus V, that's for sure. I've got my semi-rigid, I'll just pop that into as well. Delicately, as gently as I can. yeah, happy with that. That is our best pull so far. It is a cool looking card. There are so many cool looking cards from Crown Zenith, but fingers crossed it's not going to slow us down. We've still got some more things to unpack here. Right, 1, 3, 4. Where are we going now? Come on, is there any gold? Is there any gold? Darkness Energy, Trekking Shoes, Shaman, Friends in History, Coughing, Bidoof, Salandit, Perleon, Grubbin. Oh, the Absol. I like that. That is a nice looking card. That is a stunning card as well. Really like that. That's the Glaring Gallery, and the Volcarona is our last card. Like in general, I had a feeling it was going to be Crown Zenith that would pull us through, but I'm really buzzing with the Deoxys, and I really like the look of that Absol as well. I think that's a nice looking card. Get that sleeved up. So we had our jumbo cards, we had our promo cards. I'll just show you all like that. I will get the promo cards sleeved up as well. I won't leave them like this. We've got the Regieleki and Reggie Drago, and our V-Star Deoxys is our main hitting cards. So, right, give me 2 secs, guys, and I'll put the camera back to where it was, and I'll continue the chat there. Give me 2 seconds. You might have seen my fridge there. Yeah, that's my fridge. Like I said, I'm doing this video in my kitchen because it's like literally the only place where I can do it. Wise Man is saying this is painful. It did feel pretty painful, to be honest. It was painful up until the Crown Zenith boss. That kind of got us through. But that is the luck with Pokemon though. Obviously, like, you went and pulled the V-Star Charizard from your Battle and V-Box, and I got nothing. So that was tough going for me. Going to be last pack magic. Yes, and it pretty much was. Near enough was last pack magic. Will is saying that is insane. WTF. Wise Man, let's go. Texture looks good too. Stunning card. Yes, Crown Zenith is to the rescue. So that Deoxys is worth £13 at the minute. Wow, that is wholesome. So the box is probably worth 22 quid. We probably didn't make our money back on the box, but we didn't actually make our money back on any of the boxes, really. But oh well, it's just fun opening some packs and adding to the bulk. If anything, Will knows all about selling bulk, and yeah, when I have a massive bulk collection, I will be contacting Will and asking, how am I going to shift all this lot? Because the collection is getting bigger and bigger. In fact, he's got loads of videos on how to shift bulk. Yeah, but the thing is though, it's not even just about the Charizard. The fact that, you know, there's still the artist cards that you could pull, and when they even get a blooming holo, and you spend like 22 quid and you get pretty trash like that Boughton V-Box was, tough going. And when you think, especially when they're going to be upping the prices of packs and boxes in general and stuff, it's just becoming more and more it's not unaffordable, but more difficult to buy these products and stuff as well. This light that I've got is making me really hot. That's why I probably look quite red in this video as well. Let's just move this camera slightly. Now I've got my door in. Right guys, do you guys have any questions that you want to ask me, or just some topics that you want to bring up, or anything that you want me to recap? Been streaming for a wee while now. I don't know if you guys got other plans or what, but let me know what you want to kind of go with this stream as well. I am working on a video about grading Pokemon cards, and what I've kind of spoken about tonight, we'll kind of be covering what I'm going to be saying in the video as well, but maybe just a bit more in depth at the minute as well. But maybe if you're looking to start adventure with like grading Pokemon cards, I think it's, if you're looking to make a quick bit of money, I say quick because it could be a long-term gain as well, then hopefully the video coming will really help with that kind of avenue as well. Yeah, seeing as you didn't pay for anything, you're up. Well, yeah, you are right. And the thing is, it was good fun opening up, so it's not too doom and gloom. I do like the look of that Deoxys though. It's a nice looking card. I think the other one's more expensive though, if I'm right. I think there's another Deoxys card. Oh, I could be totally wrong. We'll see. Zunko, what do you think about Arceus figure box? Now, that is a fantastic box. Absolutely fantastic box. I haven't actually looked to see how much it's going here in the UK at the minute, but in terms of long-term investment, it's solid because the actual... I'm trying to remember the packs. I know you've got Cosmic Eclipse, you've got Brilliant Stars, I want to say Evolving Skies as well. But yeah, the actual like pound per pack is really strong because obviously if you go by retail prices, Brilliant Stars, there's 2 packs of them inside, that's £8. And Cosmic Eclipse is what? Anything between £8 to £12 you could pay for Cosmic Eclipse booster pack, and then you've also got another pack as well. But you've also got the figure and you've got the nice unique promo cards to go with that as well. So yeah, the Arceus V figure box is definitely a good box to collect and pick up with. I've got one in the collection. I do want to get another one. Yeah, definitely a product to pick up. Really strong. The fact that it's got a nice Cosmic Eclipse pack in it as well. If you pull one of those cards, you've got the statue, Dialga, Palkia, and Arceus. That's a very valuable card. And not only that, there's a lot of collectability in Cosmic Eclipse. Kind of like I want to say like the first time we saw like a trainer gallery through a set. I could be a bit wrong there, but obviously it does have like a gallery set through it, which is really collectible. But you've also got the rainbows, Venusaur, Charizard and Blastoise through that set, which is really nice as well. And obviously a lot of people are fans of those Pokemon, so will go back to Cosmic Eclipse for that as well. So the fact that it's got Cosmic Eclipse, if you wanted to keep the Cosmic Eclipse pack, we could even to open up the other stuff and just keep the other one sealed, the Cosmic Eclipse pack sealed. Wise Man is asking, thoughts on celebrations? I'm seeing prices go a bit mad. Celebrations, I watched a video, PokeNav and PokeChloe. They did like a hour or so long podcast, and they spoke about celebrations, and they kind of felt they're more so disappointed with it. But for me, I actually really like it. I get around it. They were saying they didn't like how it was like a smaller set and they could have done a lot more of it, and they weren't happy with like the logo, the celebrations logo on a lot of the cards and stuff. But for me, I didn't have that much issue with it. I think the fact that it's still got vintage artworks is going to make it very investable in the long run. Obviously you've got the celebrations UPC. These are well over RRP price, lot tighter, smaller print run. So if you've got more of them than the Charizard UPC, you can expect to make more money with that over a long period of time. I think that's going to be the piece de resistance, if you like, of the UPCs. That's going to be very good. But that's not just like downing the Charizard UPC, because Charizard will always have a big lure to anyone coming into Pokemon or who's old school Pokemon, you know what I mean? But celebrations, yeah, I only think it's a matter of time until it starts to really start to ping. I haven't tracked it so much recently on the market. So YZ, if you can, like, what sort of prices are things going for at the minute? I haven't actually looked, in all honesty, but I'm imagining prices started to go up if you're asking about it. Artist Wiseman saying Artist V boxes, a must buy in my opinion, definitely agree. Zuko, 2 brilliant, 1 Chilling Reign and 1 cosmic. Yes, even so, yes. Evolving Skies isn't in that. Thanks for reminding me. But Chilling Reign, like Chilling Pain, whatever. But Chilling Reign has mega high value cards, a lot of cards over the value of 20, 30 quid. I think there's 10 in total that are over that mark. So, Chilling Reign is a fantastic set. I like, regardless if you're opening it or keeping it sealed, I think there's good potential within Chilling Reign and potential to make a lot of money, a lot more money than what people think with Chilling Reign. £28, Poker Lads. £28 for the Arceus V figure box, is that? If that's the price, I would happily pay that. I don't think that's bad at all. I think that's worth going for sure. I think release was 25, so £3 more than what it was. I'd still be happy to pay that, in my opinion. Obviously, getting that retail price is where you want to go. Obviously, under that is even better, but given that it's been a very popular box, now I think there's a lot more people who are new to Pokemon in that mindset of buying and keeping sealed Pokemon investments. You know, Pokemon has just become so much more aware of as more of an investment than collecting. You know what I mean? People are coming to Pokemon to make money from Pokemon, not because they have been brought up with Pokemon like I have. I'm old school Pokemon. I remember going into my local market and buying from my pocket money base set booster packs for £2.50. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's my childhood. I've grown up with Pokemon, but I think what I'm trying to say is a lot more people now who come into Pokemon with a different mindset of mostly making money. Which, you know, I'm not one to say how people spend their money or what they buy or what. Because, you know, I'm looking to make money within Pokemon as well. Also having a big love for it at the same time. Slam is saying Arceus V-Box is my #1 buy. Yes, definitely. And if Philip was here, shout out to Philip. He's like my mod on Discord. He would recommend the Arceus V. He's got a lot in his collection, I'm pretty sure as well. Pokeland, No Man, free UK shipping on it too. Don't know how the good site is, but that's just what I found quickly off Google. What site is it? What website have you found that on? Slam is wanting to know what is on my radar this and next month. What is on my radar this and next month? To be honest, like with my Pokemon venture that I spoke about with my grading cards, I'm really wanting to focus on that a lot, because what I want to do, like I want to spend my money, the money that I make from Pokemon is going to be all from investments. I don't want to keep using, like I give myself money every month. My wife has a bit of money, I have a bit of money to spend on what we want each month, and we kind of allocate it like that. And I don't want necessarily to fund it from that. I kind of want to be at a stage that I can start an investment with, for instance, my graded card, and my graded card collection portfolio grow and grow and grow with this process that I've just started with the Giratina V, and use that money that I make from that to dive into my Pokemon investing and buy my Pokemon products for. Because what I want to be able to do and kind of have that sense of achievement is to think, right, I turned my £240 birthday money and one day say, now I have a business. That's what I have in my mind, and that's what I want to try and get to that stage. And I'm targeting myself, and it's going to be tough to do because I'll make mistakes. I won't get every card right, and I might not even pick the right card with my Giratina to get me a PSA 10 to really start kicking on with my adventure. Like, I want to target to try and get £4,000. If I can achieve £4,000 with starting with this £240 come the end of the year, so this time next year, then I'll be really chuffed with that. That's my goal. That's what I have in my mind. If I can do that, that's kind of accounting for not picking the right card every time. Sometimes months I might have to get PSA 9, but as I kind of, I'll tell you guys now, as I explained in my video, how the process works. Right, I have my Giratina V, 240 quid. I've paid for that. I sell that for £500 because that's what the last auction price has gone for on eBay. That's how much that card is going for. So I have £500. That then allows me to buy two, or if not two of the exact same card, then another Giratina or something slightly cheaper, like a Charizard V alternate art, because I will still want to consider my postage, my grading fees as well. But again, Charizard Vs are going to be very popular cards and they'll do very well in the long run. They're one from Brilliant Stars I'm talking about, the alternate art. And then call it, after that initial investment, let's just say I got two Giratina Vs, 500 quid. Then that allows me to buy two more. Then after I get those two, I sell them both on for £500 again, each. But that £1,000 allows me to buy four. And then that four then allows me to buy eight, and carries on with that cycle. And you can kind of, if I make the right decisions and buy the right things, and I'm really strict with the cards that I target and go through all the methods that I talk about in my videos, then hopefully I can get to that stage when I am talking like thousands of pounds. But that's the dream. That's the dream. It's a lot easier saying to do it like that, but the realistic way of doing it, it could be really difficult. But I'm going to try, and that's what I'm going to keep you guys up to date with, and kind of show you how you can even make money. Even if I get a PSA 10 with this Giratina V and I don't do anything else, let's just say, I've still doubled my money. You know what I mean? There's potential that you can still double your money on a card. You can still make £100 on a card if you pick the right card off eBay. Do you know what I mean? There's so much money that you could potentially make with this, and with the money, I would like to think I can reinvest, I can save money, or just save money for my family and stuff like that. I can fund holidays. Once I'm at a stage, I can rinse and repeat on proper high volumes of these cards. So, but that's a long way off. It's a long way off. Where are we on the chat? Free UK shipping too. Don't know how good the site is, but just what I found off Google. Oh yeah, yes. So that's what. Also, my radar. Right. Aside from that, because that's a side venture, I'm looking at Fusion Strike. I'm going, like I said, I want to go back to Fusion Strike, and I'm gonna start with maybe a Crown Zenith Pokemon Center ETB, or a Fusion Strike Pokemon Center ETB. I want to start hitting Fusion Strike, and I want to start getting more Chilling Reign. I want to pick up more Chilling Reign as well. The reason why I'm doing that, because obviously it's been announced that Chilling Reign is out of distribution, and there's rumblings of Fusion Strike going out of distribution. So when these things go out of distribution, these are no longer available to supplies and stuff on your stockists of Pokemon. These can't get passed on. So naturally that was going to make these prices start to increase, and over the next year, that's why I said in one of my latest videos about booster boxes, watch Fusion Strike and Chilling Reign, especially if Fusion Strike goes out of distribution as well, because I think over the next year we will see proper movement with those sets. But again, crazy things happen with Pokemon. It's too difficult to say this is definitely going to happen, but they're the kind of that's where I'm at. Crown Zenith ETB, Pokemon Center, Fusion Strike, and more Chilling Reign ETBs as well. That's where I'm going, and obviously I'm going to be keeping an eye on V-Star Universe, but I think it's going to be another month or two until we start seeing those prices go down. But that's just a guess again. That's my gut feeling. let me know what you think to my process as well. I'll be curious to see what you guys think. Obviously, a lot of you guys like grey cars and stuff as well. It'd be kind of cool to hear your success stories if you have any as well. But as I was saying, bought the grading report for my Ace 10 All Art Latios GX, and it's showing the card is pristine. Should I send to BGS for a shot at the black label? How much does a black label go for? Well, first of all, how much is the Ace 10 and how much is the Beckett? Because if it's a lot, it could be a shot, you know what I mean? Ace is so strict and has top of the line grading facilities. So no, you're right. I've heard a lot about Ace as well. It's no secret either. They are very, very strict with their grading. And I was actually surprised that my two Charizards that I said still got a 10. But the fact that they're saying it's a pristine 10 with their technology that they use, it could be worth it. It could be worth it, definitely. Would you even consider just grading it with PSA? Because in general, PSA cards generally go for more than what Ace is. And then if you think of Beckett's 9, isn't too far away of a PSA 10, or 9.5 in some cases isn't far away from a PSA 10. But it's like, see on the Discord, see if you put pictures up of that Latios and Latias. It'll be really cool to see it. I'd like to see it. In terms of the condition and that, would be good. Where are we at? What's your priority then? Grading or buying booster boxes, ETBs, or a mix of both? So at the minute, like I said, I kind of separated my money. So the Giratina and that whole venture, that's like a separate side quest, if you like. That's like a separate side thing that I'm trying. And once I'm at a stage when I'm taking a lot of money, turning over a lot of cards, that's when I'll stop using money that my wife and I give ourselves, like our own pocket money, if you like. That's when I'll stop using that to fund my Pokemon investments. Because literally every month I think, whenever I get payday, right, how much are you having, how much are we having each this month? And then I think, right, what am I going to buy? But I want to stop doing that. I want to start thinking of, like, if I want to buy Pokemon cards, I want to make the money myself and grow that into a business one day. That's the dream. So I will carry on doing a bit of both, a bit of a mix of everything. I'll still do a mix of everything. Say if I have £100 a month, right? I can grade 2 cards for, call it, what did I say before? 48 quid. 48. And then I might think, right, okay, if there's good, like there's been really good collection boxes to pick up. We had the Orbeetle with the Ultra Prism, 2 Evolving Skies, and another pack. I can't remember the 4th pack. And we had the Battling V with the 2 Brilliant Stars. We had Galarian Rapidash box, was really good, and maybe a few tins that were good as well. So previously I've been thinking, right, I'll buy a few collection boxes and I'll get some cards graded. Or obviously over Christmas we had the sale, so I spent a lot of money getting my Lost Origin booster box, which I paid 110 for. And then I also bought the Chilling Reign. Where did I buy the Chilling Reign? I bought the Chilling Reign out of birthday money as well, and that's my side venture of left over 240 with that. But I was thinking, hadn't I bought the Giratina V, what I was targeting at that point, I was looking at Costco. I was going to pick up the Galapows and Galapao mini tins. I was also going to pick up the 4 boxes, the 4 tins as well. I was going to target those, and I was going to buy a Fusion Strike booster box. And I think after that would have got me around that 240 mark. But the reason why I thought of going for obviously the Giratina card was because if I got it right, then that 240 turns into 500. So that's why my mind went with that instead. So in general, I will be doing a bit of a mix of everything at the minute. When I'm at a stage, see, even if I could generate the 1,000, then that's only 4 cards. I need to repeat the process twice in order to allow me to buy 4 cards at that high value. Or I might think, right, instead of buying 4 cards at that value, I'm going to keep 250 of that aside to then buy into sealed products, but I'll use the other 750 quid to buy more into more cards and stuff. Like, do you know what I mean? That's how I want to eventually separate the money with the venture that I'm going on, is to fund my sealed product investments as well as having the ticking over of the grading cards. Where are we at? Who else have we got in the chat here, guys? There's 7 people watching. What's your priority then? Slam. There's not much products about at good prices currently. I don't think so. I might pick up some more UPCs, I think. Yeah, no, well, like, again, if you're holding a long period of time, UPC is the way to go. I'm not cracking any UPC up anytime soon. Like I said earlier, if you're wanting the promo cards, just go buy them in a PSA 10. That's the safest bet with them, I think. Although you can buy them cheap at the minute, and if you do your due diligence and you do your homework and stuff, then, you know, it could be worth it. But given how much they are in terms of flaws with the promo cards, for me, it just feels like while the prices are lower, then picking up in the PSA 10 might be a quicker way to go about it. But no, while the UPCs as well, they're under retail, so you can't argue at that either. It's going to be a solid pickup nevertheless. Anything we would say, Crown Zenith or V-Star Universe. V-Star Universe. See, for me, at the minute, I feel more tempted to hold off. I'd wait a few months before I start buying Charizard UPCs. If you've already got some in your collection, then I would hold off until the V-Star Universe comes down in price. Hopefully, it will come down in price. I'm pretty sure it will. I'll go heavy into that more so. Because let's just say hypothetically, V-Star Universe does go to 65, 70 quid. That is going to be such a valuable set. Like Tag Team All Stars, it has those 7 different gold cards, and that's a really expensive booster box in Japanese. But Crown Zev has so much appeal to it. It's got the Charizards through it. It's got, well, we know everything that V-Star Universe has got. It's got the mega valuable cards that are a lot more valuable than they are in Crown Zenith, a lot of the Japanese cards. So for me, I would probably wait until V-Star Universe comes down, and I'll go heavy into that more so. For the sake of, if you were thinking they'll go down to 65, let's just say they might not go to 65, but I'm just saying for argument's sake, given what these other boxes have done in the past that have hit these figures, I'd rather pay £10 extra and buy 2 V-Star V-Star Universe boxes for 130 quid rather than paying a Charizard UPC at 120. Do you know what I mean? It's just a different way you could look at it and go about it, I suppose. But nevertheless, Charizard UPC are going to be good either way. Can't find anything on black labels for Latias. PSA 10 was going for 1.5k last time I checked. Think black labels can go for up to 10 times the value. See, that's the appeal, innit? So, the fact that PSA 10 goes for that, like, were you able to see what the Ace, if there's an Ace label, Ace 10 in that, but 1.5 in the PSA 10, that's good money though, isn't it? I mean, you can't knock that. Whiteman says, I'll post another picture in the group and grading report. Yeah, cool. I'd be good to see that. Guys, if you're not part of the Finding Charizard Discord, if you're watching, do check that out. I can't remember if I put the link in the description, but hopefully you'll be able to see it on some of my previous videos if I haven't put it in this description. Or maybe if someone could put it on the chat now, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, no slam. Like, the thing is, like, if you said to me tomorrow, I've just gone and bought 2 UPCs, hypothetically, it's solid investment. No one's going to say it's not solid. You can't go wrong. The fact that you're getting it under RRP, and if you hold products, like, we see it all the time. We see it. You think of, like, Sun and Moon booster boxes. Majority of them are a lot. You know what I mean? A lot of money. What was it? The figures that I was getting for Unified Minds booster boxes, just from natural growth. Unbroken Bonds, the same thing. Natural growth, nearly 500 quid for a booster box. If you pick up booster boxes and things like that, lots of products over natural growth will go up in value. And the fact that it's a Charizard scented box, it's a home run. It's a home run. And I think your investment is so much safer keeping it sealed than opening it, for sure. Given that the pull rates in them didn't look totally brilliant either. No, definitely. Casper, oh, nice to see you here, mate. Good you're here. What's he saying? Don't have any UPCs. Should I be looking for them? Yes. I think we would all agree. I think it's fair to say that we would all agree. Definitely worth having the Charizard UPCs. If you want to stretch your money even further, though, the Celebrations UPC is going to be solid as well. Obviously more expensive at the minute. You need to hold that in your collection longer to maybe recuperate your money back. But I definitely think that Charizard UPCs, the fact that they're under retail price at the minute, I would definitely go for it. I put in the group, in the Discord of the ones that I saw today, there's 4 in the Waterstones today, and I'm looking at them thinking, it would be nice to pick up another one at least, but yeah, because I bought my Charizard V, that was that out the window. Not my Charizard V, my Giratina V. Slime is saying UPCs are £100 or 2 V-Star Universes for 130. So that's already 75. That's already 75 V-Star Universe. This is what I'm saying. You have to wait. See, even the fact that 75, that's not terrible. That's still a good time to pick up. You know, there's probably wiggle room for it to come down more. But let's say the Pokemon world is being more strange than it has been for a while. The market can be very up and down, topsy-turvy. If you went to buy those 2 V-Star Universes now, I think that's still solid. The fact that you can get 2 for 130 at 75. Is that 75? Is that right? No, 65. 65. 65. My maths is terrible at the minute. £65. So that's what I'm saying. I think that's solid. That's a good time to start buying. If you can pick those up now, I haven't checked very recently, in all honesty, how much they're ticking away for, but the fact that if you can buy 2 for 130, that's £65 a box. That's good going. It's going to be a solid investment, no doubt. If you look at just look at previous histories, sold this thing, Tag Teams All Stars, see what that's going for. You've got, what was the Hidden Fates equivalent? Hidden Fates equivalent is, I think, I would say over 400 quid. What was the Shining Fates one? Even that might be around 100 actually. But still, it's grown from what it was at 60 now up to 100. Do you know what I mean? These booster boxes will go up in value, and you'll probably see this turn around quicker than maybe the Charizard UPC. Wise man saying no ace sold. It's only pot 4. Okay. I'll have a look at the Discord pictures that you've put up, and because it could be worth cracking it or getting it cross-graded with BGS. The fact you could make 10 times more, it's maybe worth a shot. You know you've got pristine, you know, your card's immaculate as it is, so maybe it is worth cross-grading it or cracking it open and getting it graded by BGS. Because you think of the financial gain with that is maybe worth the risk, you know what I mean? No, it's sold. Discord, posted on Discord, cool. Slam, no, I was just saying £65 for... Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, right, I should have read on. The thing is, it's difficult to say. Actually, it's difficult. It's a difficult call. But the fact, if you've already got, like, do you have any UPCs in your collection at the minute, Slam? Wise man, V-Star for 65. Send me a link. Links. Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, send me a link as well. Get on the Discord quick. Was using... Yeah, you're using my theory. Yes, I see. I think we're all up to speed with that now, yeah? Because I think we're all pricky and thinking, oh, where's he finding this deal? V-Star all the way. Yeah, got some. Yeah. Well, the fact that you've got Charizard UPCs already, this is where it comes to, like, see if you spread your investment. Sometimes it's good to have, you know, a bulk of something, for instance, but I think if you were to spread your investments with V-Star Universe, I think that's probably a better way of going about it. I've said on the channel before in some of my videos about spreading your investments. If you've got, like, I've got my 2 UPCs, like, I'm happy with that. I'm going to go forward with that. In an ideal world, like, I like to get 3, because I can open one, keep one sealed, and maybe sell one to hold even longer. But in this case, I've got my 2 that I'm just going to keep sealed, and they're just going to stay in my collection until they're worth a good couple, you know, £1,000 or so, because I'm going to have them for, like, my collection for like 10 years plus, and I'm not fussed about opening them, you know what I mean? So in terms of, like, spreading your investments, I think if it were me right now, if I could buy one for 65, I would buy the 2 V-Star Universe boxes for that price. V-Star away. Yeah, you get some. Dollar cost average, I was thinking. What do you mean? I'm confused. It doesn't take much to confuse me. Dollar cost average. Dollar cost average. I don't know why I keep saying it. I don't know if it's going to help me actually get what you mean in. Zinka, what do you think about 3-pack blisters? 3-pack blisters, underrated, definitely underrated. If you get the right ones, they could be very good. They can be very good. I remember I got Cosmic Eclipse ones out of HMV. I got 3 for £7. No, sorry, they cost me £7 each. And now they're over 20 quid. all day long, I think. Yeah, they will be all day long, over 20 quid. I got those for £7. Now it's Cosmic Eclipse. Evolving Skies. Get Evolving Skies. If you focus on, if you like, these are kind of like the smaller pickups that can become very, very good and very profitable. Low risk, you know what I mean? These 3-pack blisters aren't going to, break the bank. But hold them for a long period of time and get the right sets and pick the most popular sets and stuff, then there's definitely money to be made. I've got a collection of, I've got Brilliant Stars, I've got Evolving Skies, I've got Chilling Rain, obviously Cosmic Eclipse as well. I did have Boundaries Crossed. I also had, what other ones did I have? I want to say, I had something from Black and White as well, but I don't have Boundaries Crossed anymore. I ended up opening that and not getting much. One of the regrets, but no, in general I think they can be quite good. Slam, so UPC previously bought for 120, now can get for 100, so average in to get prices lower. Oh right, I see. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, but I think, like I said, sometimes you're better having, obviously you got, like, I'm guessing you got that at retail price. I got mine at retail price, and I don't feel like annoyed or gutted that now I can get it cheaper, because there'll be a time when you'll look at your collection, you'll look at your PCs and you'll think, I'm glad I bought that regardless of the 20 quid difference at the time. You're like, do you know what I mean? Like I said earlier, sometimes you're just better worth having something, making sure you have that product or investment than not having it at all. You know what I mean? Because you wouldn't look at what you wouldn't want to look on 5 years time not picking it up, and thinking, oh, I wish I had bought that. You don't want to be in that situation. So the fact that it is cheaper, it's like fine. It gives me an opportunity to buy one that's cheaper, if anything, or buy more that are cheaper, and just increase my profit margin when the time comes when I do sell these. So that's just like a different way that you can, to look at it. But in general, yeah, I wouldn't be too disappointed with it. Wise Man is going, need to jump off now. Great stream, Matt. Speak to you all in the Discord. Yeah, have a good one, mate. I'll catch you soon, and yeah, I'll be looking at those pictures that you put up as well of your Latios and Latias. Hope you have a good night. I'm gonna have to go away soon as well. I'm getting pretty tired. I'm getting pretty tired. 2 hours. Cool. Any last questions that you've got? I'm all good. Well, good. Aye. The fact that you can, you're happy that you can get them cheaper, then happy days. No, well, that's it. That's it. A lot of it's opportunity. When the opportunity arises, sometimes you got, you pull the plug and go for it. You know what I mean? But you got me thinking about V-Star Universe. I want to check what the prices are going for at the minute. Cool. Right. Any last questions that you guys have got? Otherwise, I think I'll be ending the stream for tonight. Really enjoyed it though. It's been great talking to you all. Thank you for coming on. It's been great. And obviously, if you've got any mates or what that are into Pokemon or other family or whoever, let them know of the Discord and the channel as well. It'd be great to grow the channel more. It'd be really good. So I'm saying, good, all good. Have a good evening. Great stream. V-Star Universe 83. So still too much. Still too much. Still need to wait. V-Star Universe still need to wait. Even if it was 75, I'd be more tempted. But over 80, I'm still waiting. 2 months. I'm calling it 2 to 3 months. I'm calling it. I'm hoping that we'll see the prices lower. Don't quote me on it, don't bank on what I'm saying, but that's what I'm hoping for. And if it does happen, you remember I said it first. Yes, anyway though, thank you Slam, have a good evening as well mate, thank you for coming on as well. All good evening. Casper, new on TCGs in general, how do print cycles work out usually? Print cycles is a difficult one to kind of comment about. A lot of the time they'll be broken up into 3 different waves. So Pokemon used to do print cycles differently. They used to have one main one and think they had a second, but now they space them out over a long period of time, and sometimes you can have 3 waves and then you might get a 4th, and that's your reprint. Like, they reprinted Evolving Skies into the ground and prices really came down. But not Evolving Skies, Evolutions they printed into the ground like they did with Steam Siege, and these booster boxes you could get for really, really cheap. But now Steam Siege is a set from X and Y that used to be you have to pick up for like 70, I think I saw at one point, £70 that is, and now it's like a £250 booster box. And when you looked at Evolutions, these boxes are going for like over 500, 600 plus. And again, they were booster boxes that went for 800 because they had such high heavy print runs. A lot of people wanted to sell these products, but the rule to what I'm saying is, if you hold a product long enough, if you let time and natural growth of a product, if you allow for that and you don't sell at the wrong time and you just keep in your collection for a long period of time, your investment is more safe than not, basically. So if you're looking to buy in Pokemon investment, whatever you buy, especially if you're buying modern, have it in your mind that you're going to buy to have in your collection for a long period of time. For, you know, if you want to make money now, it's not the way to go. If you want to make money now, you do what I'm going to start doing, is buying and grading at a higher level, if you like, with high value cards. You grade your card. So potentially, I spent £240 this month. Next month, I could have £500 to spend. If everything goes to plan and I get my PSA 10 that I'm hoping for, I have £500. But you're not going to see that with a sealed product. Next month it's going to be this and then it's going to be that. You need to have in your mindset, if you're buying sealed modern products, having a long period of time and watching it and tracking it over the market and watching it go up in value over a long period of time. Zuko, thank you for advice. Have a good night. Yes, thank you for coming on, Zuko, as well. If you're not part of the Discord as well, mate, join the Discord. It'd be good to have you there as well. Yes, 83 is still too high for me. I totally agree as well. Yeah, have a good night, Casper, as well. And thank you for coming on. Great seeing you here as well. Right, I'm ending it now. I'm going to go for it, guys. Time to get some sleep. I've got work tomorrow. Yeah, the grind of work. Hopefully one day I'll be talking about Pokemon business rather than having to go to my 9 till 5, eh? That's the dream. Everyone dreams. But anyway, guys, that is everything for today and tonight, and I'll see you guys again soon.